Hello everybody, happy Friday. Welcome Danny Shea out of his bathrobe because it's late, it's almost afternoon. So I wanted to do a little bit weekly recap of the news. We did a lot with Lori and Sheila, so I won't recap some of that stuff. But before I get on with this, because there is some good stuff going on, there's also some devastating stuff going on. And I think about the Maui fire. Wow. We have just a lot of disaster news coming, and in the news and in the past. And it feels like whatever the news is of the day, the last news gets forgotten. So if we can, without getting into the negative land, think about the past disasters that really impacted you and that you want to support, and revisit those to see if they need help again. But for now, Maui, wow. It's horrific what's going on there. And for me, I flash back to the Petaluma fires in Northern California where it wiped out towns. Paradise wiped out towns. I was talking with Nancy the other day, and we were talking about Paradise, where they didn't have any fire hydrants in the town. And you think of it, and you think, well, the water systems were designed, not manufactured, in the 30s. And so they weren't designed for what we're dealing with today, with the influx of the population today in those small towns that are now growing. So I don't know what Maui's infrastructure was like. I think they just got overwhelmed with hot, dry winds from the remnants of the hurricane. And today we're getting rain out here from the remnants of it might be the same hurricane, I don't know. But it's really important that we stay a little bit on top of this, and that we let go of some of the political stuff and focus more on the environmental stuff that's going on. I'm going to be doing a video on wastewater treatment and floods. I was reading an article about that, and I go, oh my gosh. And I know I'm going to get an earful from somebody who deals with water on this. But okay, let me get refocused. Have you guys been feeling this crazy energy? It's been going on for a couple of months, but man, last night I got hit with something. I mean, I got really dizzy again, and so my whole equilibrium is a little wonky. So anyway, let's get into this. Send in prayers, any kind of financial support if you need to Hawaii and other places in the world that may need it if we can. We can certainly take some time out from the political noise and focus on the human, animal, and plant lives that are being affected by these natural disasters. And please don't forget about the animals and the pets. With Hawaii, it's hard. Anyway, moving on. I wanted to pull a couple of cards for the collective just to start, and I wanted to use my contact cards because I forget how much I like them. But I need to use the book because they get really deep and really in depth with it. So as I was shuffling to throw out a little 5-card spread, 2 cards flew out. So it's going to be short, 2 cards. The ones I got was Orion. Yikes, he looks a scary, and Red Giant. And I think I got this before last week, and that is a completion card. But the Orion card, let me grab the Orion card. That's all about control. If you're using the cheat sheet for it, you get 1 word. So completion control. And so I said, okay, I'm not going to read on that. And then I hear in my head, look what it says in the book. So the thing with Orion, what it says, and this is so true. Don't get caught up in the fear of the moment, because when we get caught up in the fear of the moment, then we're just adding to more fear. We're inviting more fear in. So listen to what it says. It says, one aspect of the Orion card is the strength. I've been getting a lot of images of lions and strength too. Is the strength to ignore intimidations by organizations. Hello? News cycles. Okay, sorry. One aspect of the Orion card is the strength to ignore intimidations by organization, private, political, or theological, no matter how convincing their illusions of dominance may be. Whew. That's a mouthful. That's a brainful. The vibration of every individual determines how impervious he or she is to the negatives effects of the establishment. So, keep your damn thoughts positive. That's what it's saying. And we got this completion cycle. I didn't read more into that. I was just blown away by the Orion card. But I truly believe that we are in this completion cycle. We're not there yet, but it'll get there. It'll get there. We just need to stay positive. We need to put out positive intentions. Okay. Let me go against that. Friday news recap. Oh, yeah. All right. So we talked about Hawaii, Maui, people, pets, trees, banyan tree, plants. You know, I keep talking about it, and the earth is a living being, and plant roots are in communication with each other. Certainly it's true with mushrooms. Certainly it's true with giant redwoods. It's probably true with a lot of things. So wrap them up in any kind of love and light, healing psychic gauze we can. All right, people of Maui. All right, so here's a quote. Who said this? Oh, good Lord. No, it's not him, although it probably could be him. Tara's practice, anyway. Good Lord, who hasn't paid for a Clarence Thomas vacation? 38 destinations, exotic, I may add. 26 private jets, private. Oh yeah, he's very carbon neutral. 8 by helicopter, Dozens of sporting events in skyboxes overlooking the little people. Clarence Thomas did not disclose any of these. The Democrats are saying he should resign. Ay, 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 ay. Sheldon Whitehouse he's going, well, I've been telling you. They even threw Sotomayor, I might have mispronounced her name. Why can't these people have names like Smith and Bob? Okay, sorry. Well, they got Thomas. That's easy. Ugh. So they put Sotomayor in there too because she was saying that she wanted people to buy her books and she was pressuring universities to buy her books. Okay, well. And then I read some article about how the Clarence Thomas has his income is middle class. So I go, well, I don't know, how much do they make? Like around $250,000. Well, I'd like to be in that middle class. I'd be doing this. Woohoo! Party. Clarence Thomas. So many people. You know, I got to pull the Deviant Moon cards out for this one because hang on, because that's who this guy is. Oh, I could pull my 5-cent deck. I haven't used that one in a while too. That's kind of a cool one because it's got little bugs and stuff on it with pinchers. And it's one of those cards that has, now I'm going to have to pull it out, one of those cards that has keywords on it. Sometimes they throw me keywords. Anything throws me these days. Squirrel. Okie dokie. Clarence Thomas. I'm just going to pull 3 because I've read on him so much. What's the question here? How evil is he? Too evil. So that's not it. Let's not go into the fear. Let's not go into the stay in light. What is the positive message that we should be getting? I don't know if it's going to help me. I'm using the Deviant Moon cards asking for a positive message. I think I want to go back to Squirrel. Okay. What is the positive message we can get from this Clarence Thomas revelation using the Deviant Moon cards? What's the matter with me? Shh, don't say it. Fool. Who? Me? Me? These Deviant Moon cards just called me a fool. Someone's on a new beginning. Someone's going on a new journey. Ooh. Owie. Ow. Positive message? Ow. That's not positive. That hurts. What's wrong with this picture? Or what's right with it? This is a 3-legged woman. You kick one of those legs, is she gonna fall? Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, what else can I get from this? And the final card is, all right, so you know when I said party with the Fool card? I think I said party, didn't I? I don't know. Party, 3 of Cups. So, The Fool is going on a new journey because of this heartbreak, because what he's doing as a judge is not what you should be doing as a judge. But then we have a party. We have being the Deviant Moon card, this is him going on a fishing expedition in the Bahamas on a private boat, and everybody's having fun, and then this fish comes out of the water and just snatches him. He doesn't know what's coming up. I mean, he kind of does. I think intuitively he kind of does, but he's kind of going, no, no, no. I think something bigger is coming up for him. I don't know how it could be. Let's just look. Is something bigger coming up for Clarence Thomas? Is something bigger? What is it that could be coming up that is bigger? His wife. She's a big woman. That could come up. Don't. Sorry. I should. She's a little woman. Inconsequential. Did I tell you the energy is really weird? Okay. What is coming up for Clarence Thomas? Is there a surprise coming up for Clarence Thomas? 4 cards. 1. Yes. I got the Fool again. You heard me shuffling, right? It's being challenged by the Tower. It's being covered by the Tower. Okay, so the Fool card can actually mean you did something foolish. In reality, it's like just taking a leap, just going, just doing it. Don't think too much about it, just go. But it could be doing something foolish. A Tower means quick endings of something. Or it could mean Jewish space lasers hitting you. Was that Marjorie Taylor, or was that his wife? Space lasers. He's got some. Oh, dang! And again, that's in the past. Did he do something to hurt somebody in the past? Well, yes. Okay. At the top of the reading, he's gone. He's got the Chariot. He's moving. Page of Cups. In the near future, something is coming out that is unexpected, and it's going to bring some legal consequences. I mean, this is nothing new. I get this reading all the time with Clarence Thomas. Okay, I'm putting the Deviant Moon cards away. I don't want to read on CT anymore. No more. All right, let's see where else are we going. I don't want to read on Trump just yet. Okay. So Hunter Biden won't go away. The Republicans are talking. I mean, they're just nuts. For entertainment only. But it's not funny, and it's not entertainment. They're just crazy. So, let's see. Wah. Sad. 5 of Cups. Republicans. 5 of Cups. The Merrick Garland just appointed a special counsel to look into Hunter Biden, his business dealings. The article I read didn't really get into anything except he appointed a special counsel. The guy's name, the special counsel guy's name, he is a Trump appointee, and his name is David Weiss, and he has decades of experience as a federal prosecutor. Garland says He can do whatever he wants. He can look whatever he wants. He has all the resources. So, it feels like to me that Garland is just trying to appease the Republicans, which I don't really think he should be doing, but I think it feels like that to me. You have all these congressional investigations into this, and they're leading nowhere. You have rumors and allegations that people are putting up on the news as fact, and it's like, well, that's not the fact. You just said, well, there's rumors of, well, look into it. But no. So nothing has been proven with these months of investigations. And it was interesting, I read something where this current Congress has passed like less than 40 laws, whereas the last Congress passed 350 or something. I don't know the exact number. But this current Congress is on track to pass 100, and they're all little, itty-bitty things, like let's name a bridge something. Because they've been investigating Hunter Biden. They've been doing all this weird stuff that doesn't really matter. I did see that Hawley and Sinema, two of my favorites, are trying to get a law passed that says congressional people, including presidents, can't put money into the stock market. And I go, yay, about time. Because I think Pelosi made a lot of money in the stock market from Congress. And they said even in a blind trust, which I'm like, oh, that isn't going to fly. But nonetheless, I was like, good. I can't believe Sinema is doing that. She's trying to cover herself on something. You know, that is true. Because she made a lot of money being a senator. So, let's get back to the question. What was the question? Did I mention how squirrely the energy is for me lately? Special counsel. Merrick Garland's special counsel, David Weiss, looking into Hunter Biden. What can you tell us about the special counsel, David Weiss? Let me make sure I have his name right. Sorry, I should have had this. David Weiss. What can you tell me about his looking into Hunter Biden? The outcome, what is this going to silence any of the Republicans? What do we need to know about this? David Weiss. 2340. David Weiss. Someone's going to be sad. I don't know who it is yet. Someone's going to get their heart broken. Is this David Weiss not finding anything? The Republicans not finding anything? Is this Hunter Biden going, ow, I shouldn't have done all those things? Could be Hunter Biden. It's being covered by the planning, the thoughtful planning of the Three of Wands. Normally this card has ships coming in and out, an overseas connection. I'm going to drop this down so y'all can see. My table's getting so messy. It's my wacky energy. Gotta get it together a little bit. At the base, Judgment. In the past as it relates is a new truth coming to light at the top of the reading is the Knave of Pentacles. This Knave of Pentacles, again, I don't read, I don't necessarily read male or female energy into male or female cards. So if we're talking about David Weiss and Hunter Biden, this may just be the young, naive way that Hunter Biden went about making business, doing his business. It's a new project, going over to Burisma or whatever. Maybe it was just naive on his part. It was young, he didn't really think it out. And potential near future, sneaking into camp, stealing something. The Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. Leaving somebody defenseless. I don't know who this is. Is this leaving Biden defenseless? Let's keep going with this. Eight of Cups. Walking away from sorrow to find oneself. That's in the internal position. I'm still trying to figure out who we're talking about, David Weiss or Hunter Biden. Walking away from sorrow. External position is the World, the completion card. Whatever this is going to put it to rest. Hopes and fears are, well, let's just hope he was just being foolish. And the fear is, he wasn't being foolish, that it was just all being planned out secretively. I think I'm going to be using my pendulums to ask who we're talking about. And then we have a retreat card, the Four of Swords, and the final outcome. So the final outcome, it could be an illness, but it seems like it's just a nothing burger, that they're not going to get anything. Let's keep going with this. High Priestess. There's going to be some secrets that do come out about the relationship that has to do with a lot of money. Normally that's my Trump card, but I don't think that's Trump. And it's going to be sad. I think this is Hunter. I think they're going to get him on something. It's not huge. It's just you profited off of your dad's name is what I'm getting here. At the base of the deck, Justice, Death, it's the end. It's the completion card of this for sure. It's the Queen of Wands, and it's full illumination. With the Knight of Swords and a new emotional start. So with this special council, what is happening with this is, what I'm getting from the cards is that it's going to do a little reset here. It's going to make, it's going to give us a new emotional start. It's going to kind of put this thing to rest so that people are going to go, it's done. We figured it out. Do I see any jail cards in here? Not a one. Not a one. I see a transformation card. I see illumination. I see legal stuff happening. Certainly legal stuff happening. I see a lot of sadness. And I see just, you get the Death and the Fool card. Both of those are, one of them is ending to start something new, and another one's just going on this new journey. So I don't see him in jail. I do see some secrets revealed. I don't know. How many more secrets can you reveal than Marjorie Taylor Greene revealed in Congress? Disgusting. Okay, so let's just take a quick look at him. Mark Weiss. What kind of guy is this guy? What kind of guy? Three cards. Is he fair? Is he? He was appointed by Donald Trump, but you know, that's the other thing. Are we going to get away from these justices that we have to go? Oh, he was appointed by some political guy. You know, the right, the left. It shouldn't matter. But until we get rid of the Eileen Cannons of the world, I guess it'll still matter. More and more is coming out about her. Oh my God. Okay. David Weiss, what's going on? Special counsel, 3 cards. Who are you? How are you gonna work? David Weiss. Ooh, it's karmic. He's a hard worker. I got the illusion delusion card with him at the end. 3 of Pentacles, hard work. He may have some dark money. If it was another deck, I would say yes. It just, to me, it shows him working this deck that I'm using, he's working by himself. In other decks, there are people offering plans to help him work. But he's pretty solitary in his work. It is a karmic Wheel of Fortune. So he's ready for it. Let's just take a look at this 7 of Cups. This illusion delusion card. Why did we get this with him? Is he going to break through the illusion delusion? That's what the other readings seem to indicate. Talk to me about this 7 of Cups with David Weiss. Okay. Maybe I should use a different deck. Page of Swords, 4 of Wands. I don't know. Am I not supposed to get the information because I got the 7 of Cups again? We have the Page of Wands. He's walking a little bit of a tightrope here on this Page of Wands, bringing forth some new ideas, some new information. It's going to be good, whatever he does. There's like not a devil card to it. It's just that he's uncovering a lot of information, and he's going to have to pick and choose which one's correct, which one isn't. It's going to have him walking a tightrope. But in the end, we have the 4 of Wands. A little celebration. Woohoo! All right. I'm not going to look up my notes. I'm going to look at Eileen Cannon again. So what's going on with Eileen Cannon? It's come out recently, last couple of days, about how she's had little trial evidence. I've been saying that since my first reading from her. Normally I don't remember my readings, but with her I go, she's in way over her head, and now it's coming to light. She's in way over her head. And what did she do that was... I was going to say, what new stupid thing did she do? Then I go, don't do that. What smart thing did she do? Eileen Cannon. Is she just, going to be on the case? Let's just do 3. I keep saying she's not going to be there long. I know other readers are saying she is. Eileen Cannon. 3 cards. One card. That's it. Illusion, delusion. She doesn't know. Followed by the King of Pentacles, Trump. Followed by the Hermit. Now, the Hermit card to me can be shining a light on something, being alone. I don't think she's alone. I think she's got a lot of people behind her, like the 3 of Pentacles, dark money behind her, the Federalist Society. She's pretty isolated, and she's out in the cold. So when I look at the Hermit, I see somebody that is out in the cold. Even though that they're shining the light on something, it's very, very lonely. She's just by herself. And the King of Pentacles is not going to help. So, what about Eileen Cannon? 7 of Pentacles. All right, let's take a look at Judge, who was it? Now I got to look at my notes. The time now is 12:21. Not anymore, but anyway. Oh, you know what I want to read on? The Grand Canyon National Monument. Grand Canyon National Monument. Yay. So it strikes me as so ironic that when I lived in Arizona, I lived in Flagstaff for 8 years, and I did not explore nearly what I would if I lived there today. A little bit of a regret. Anyway, I did get down to the Grand Canyon a couple of times, but I have a bad knee because I was stupid and I ran down a mountain with a backpack on and I blew my knee up. So I went down to the Grand Canyon twice, and both times was excruciating. I can't go down. I can go up, but I can't go down. So I need a helicopter to take me down, and then I can walk out fine. But the, what is it? Havasupai down at the bottom of the Grand Canyon is, they have beautiful waterfalls, and I think I should have done some research on this. I think there is a tribe living down there. I certainly hope so, because it's, from what I remember, it was gorgeous. Always wanted to go down there. And I think one of the reasons I didn't is because I couldn't. So I wasn't, you had to be asked or something. Anyway, Biden designated a whole bunch of land, 1,500 acres, I think, around and including that area, so that we can't mine it for uranium. Republicans are all up in arms going, oh my gosh, well, we need that uranium so we can make more bombs. And y'all know what I think about that. Anyway, Biden said, so I think this is good. There's enough, the uranium reserves there is 1.3% in the U.S. So there's other places to mine it if we need to. And I'm sure they're sacred and they shouldn't be mined anyway. But when I read the article, there's 500 abandoned uranium mines that are poisoning the people and the planet because they're not, number one, you shouldn't be mining this stuff, and they haven't closed them up. They're just open mines. Make me crazy. So I want to know, Biden said he wants to protect 30% of U.S. lands by 2035, I think. Now I gotta look at my card, my cheat sheet. 2030. He wants to protect 30% of all the nation's lands and water. 30%. Wow. By 2030. Is that or something close to it going to happen? Is that or something close to it going to happen? Protecting our nation's lands. 30% of our nation's lands and water. Is that going to happen? For the environment, for the planet, for the people, is that going to happen? Ten of Pentacles. Big yes card to me. This is, and it could be, I mean, there's always trickster energy in everything, right? So my trickster brain goes, pull more cards before you say big yes cards, because it could be the big family money, the big mining money, the big conglomerate money. So let's just keep going. But I'm thinking, yes, he is going to protect 30% of the land for the people, for the family, the nation. That's what I'm hearing. But let's just keep going. It's being challenged by the Hermit. Didn't we just talk about this? Out in the cold. It's not easy, but he's shining illumination. Could be him just out in the cold too. At the base of it, King of Pentacles. It's about the money. It's about the money. The burden in the past. He's got a big fight with this, with the mining companies, and I talked about this when I went to Oak Flats in Arizona with that mining company. I have to re-look into that and see where we are with that. Two of Wands. There's a choice, but it comes to fruition, and we have the Knight of Wands. New ideas, moving on strength. New passionate ideas coming on strengths. Internally, you have the Emperor. Externally, the worry. The Nine of Swords. We got to do something with the planet. We've got to do something with the planet. That is a huge worry. We just can't keep mining and drilling holes. Hopes and fears, winning at any cost. The Five of Swords. And the final outcome is the King of Wands. It's not the King of Cups. It's the King of Wands. It's not the King of Swords. And it's not the King of Pentacles. He's just at the base of the reading. But the final outcome is somebody that's going to come forth with a better idea. So Biden isn't going to be around in 2023. Okay. Oops. Biden is not going to be around in 2030 as the leader of this nation anyway. It's going to be somebody else. A forward-looking king that is moving on new ideas, new passions. But the clarification card is the Moon card. Something coming up out of the dark. Something coming out of the dark. And the Moon card it's a female energy card. And we have balance. And we have temperance. Not to go into any kind of fear with this reading, but these three cards, the outcome, we are going to get those lands protected. There is something that's coming up that is going to shock us a bit from Mother Earth, even though it's a moon card, that's going to allow us to move forward in balance. Yep, because we got the Chariot at the base. We've got hidden secrets. We have our addiction energy to oil and uranium and cell phones and YouTube. Did I just say that? And we have a new path forward, a new way to look at some things. Okay, okie dokie. Yay, yay, yay. It's not going to be without its hills. All right, one more. One more. What? Okay, let's go into Mr. Pumpkinhead. So, the judge in D.C. says no gag order yet, but Trump has to, Trump and his attorneys have to try their case in court, not in the media. And the judge says, I'm going to be looking at you guys. I'm going to be watching. So, the indictment watch now stands at 40. Georgia has not stepped in yet. It's hard to keep track of all these things, right? You know, how does that work? I thought Fani Willis was ready to go, and now I'm hearing that she has to take it back to the grand jury for them to vote on it, I think. So, when I looked at this, I said that it's going to come out on Tuesday. And, you know, not that it matters, but, and then somebody said, well, that's when the grand jury's going to meet on Tuesday, and it'll be announced on Thursday. So maybe they're going to indict him on, who knows, who cares? As long as he gets held to account. There is talk about Biden impeaching him. I think that's crazy talk. We already impeached one, and that didn't go so well. It empowered Trump. So let's just look at Mr. Pumpkinhead. And for those of you who don't want to listen to Mr. Pumpkinhead, thank you for watching. You're free to go. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Okay, how's the DC trial? How is that playing out with the judge? She seems to be pretty fair. She goes, I don't want politics in this. You get to say what you want, but you can't talk bad about the witnesses, but you can share information as long as it's not classified. She goes, I don't want to get into this First Amendment stuff, but do not try this in the media. It needs to be tried in court. And she did say, I will be watching you. Damn right. Jack Smith will be watching her too. And you know that anything that comes up, boom, she's going to be getting it. So let's just look at this judge in the DC. What's going on? Is the January 2nd really a good timeline? I think it's going to be pushed back a little bit. Not like what Canon is doing. I'm still seeing her gone, but anyway. Where's this new judge? Not the new judge, DC judge. DC judge. Okay, what is that? Ow. My fingers are almost... They lock up every now and again, but they're getting better. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Somebody gave me some angel numbers to say. I went, okay. And I've been sticking them in my metaphysical crystal. It's like a hand massager, but I imagine this little crystal oven, like a pizza oven, and I stick my hands in a pizza oven, a healing crystal pizza oven. It's good. But in the meantime, I get this. Ow! So, and I was thinking about this today. I should get her name. As I'm looking for her name, okay. As I look for her name, AP, that'll show me. I was thinking, you know, when you have a job and you get up and you're excited to go to work the next day and you go, woohoo, yay. There it is. What's her name? Judge warns of restraints to what evidence Trump can talk about, disagrees, agrees to a limited protective order, and this judge is named Tanya Chutkan. Chutkan. Anyway, Tanya C. Okay. So I was thinking, you know how you go to work, you wake up and you go, well, I'm not going to work anymore, but you're excited to go to work. You wake up and go, woohoo! Yeah, I'm going to work. So I said, is she excited that she got this case? Does she wake up every morning and go, yay, I get to face these knuckleheads? Does Tanya C wake up excited at the prospect of facing this job, this trial? Let's just do six quick ones. Is Tanya C excited that she got this? Whoa. Well, it's her karmic destiny. That just flew out and flipped right upside down. This is what she signed up for. I was talking to a friend of mine, my friend of mine, Janet, about soul contracts. And I go, yeah, sometimes I imagine going up, sitting at a big table and going, yeah, I'm going to sign up for this. I'll do that. I'll sign up for that too. Yeah, hey, what about this one? You want to sign up to that? Sure, I'll sign up for that. And then you get down here and you go, what the hell was I thinking? But I did get to meet Janet. That was good. She was probably up there at the table with me going, hey, well, if you do this, I'll help you. Okay, then I'll do it. Okay, sorry. Did I tell you the energy's really weird for me lately? Okay. Judge C, do you wake up in the morning going, woohoo, I am going to work today? She's bringing balance. She's bringing temperance. She's doing her job. It's being challenged by, the Chariot. It's being covered by the Chariot. Moving on, moving fast, covering things fast. The thing with this Chariot card, there are two different horses, two different colors, two different points of view. And in some decks, let me see if this is the right one. No, in some decks, they are going in opposite directions, and it takes a lot of strength to control the horses, to keep them on the path, on the right path. She's bringing, and in this deck, as I look at the images and see what I get from it, I see this rod of truth, and I see this cup of stability and emotion. So she's bringing a little bit of everything. She's bringing some calm energy. She's bringing some forceful energy with the rod of truth, and she is also moving this thing right along. At the base of the reading, the Lovers. Does she love her job? Yeah, she does. In the past, as it relates, is the burden. I don't know what her past has been like, but she's had quite a road that she's had to move to get to where she is. In this deck, she has taken all her challenges that she has had to walk on in her path, and she has put them on her back. She can see the road ahead of her. She can see where she's going. She uses all of her struggles as motivation to keep her going. And they're still simmering a little bit. It's not like the Rider-Waite 10 where they're all over the place and you can't see. Top of the reading. The Devil. The Devil. Okay, does Tanya C love getting up and going to work on this case? She gets this Trumpian energy at the top. Okay, so I'm looking at this card and really trying to dig into it. The Devil card is an addiction card, but it's an addiction of our own making. We can easily take off the chains and shackles if we choose to. In this deck, the chains and the shackles are off. She's just standing next to this energy. She's not addicted to it. She can leave. She won't. She could. So this is not her being addicted. This is that energy that's overseeing this case. And in the potential near future, does she love waking up and going to work? Yes. She loves bringing balance. I love this card. This is the first card. Balance. You've got blending the two liquids together. You have blending the two liquids together. You have the love affair that she has for her work, for her balance. It's karmic. Okay. Psychic Duck. What? You have anything you want to say? What? Oh, I gotta give him a thing. What do you think about Trump's chances in this case? Quackers. What? Quackers. Thinks it's quackers. Okay. Do you want to be serious? No. Okay. Didn't want to be serious today. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. One card to leave. And I'm going back to focusing in on the Orion card. Let's not get caught up in the fear of it. Let's get caught up in the positive energy of it. Let's really, really think about how we are going to be in a better place, how things are coming to light, how we're moving past this. We signed up for this, and we signed up for us to be together on this community, this channel, to get us through. So focus on that we're getting through this. Imagine if we were just all by ourselves getting through. The card I pulled is the King of Swords. Thinking positive, well, you wouldn't want to be her, but thinking positive, let the law take it. That's what the King of Swords is. The King of Swords is the law, is the court. He's holding up the sword of truth. Let him wield it. We don't need to be in there. We can observe above like an eagle. Thanks for watching. Peace and love.